What's up, Potters?
Hey, look at us. We got a fucking house.
We're in a house. We moved.
We're on the floor.
We're on the floor because we moved yesterday.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scuffed setup at the moment.
Yeah.
We do have a mystery box.
Boing, bring, bing, bing, bring, bing, 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 bing. Bad episode of a podcast. That's what we get.
It is something that I don't know if we talked about, but it's a fucked up story. And
so let me.
we don't have to tell it. We don't have to tell it. Jambo just almost destroyed everything.
Yeah. So
that's not a joke. He almost did.
You know what? We're just gonna we'll come back.
Circle back.
We'll circle back to this. So, what's up, Potters? Apologies for not posting an episode last week. We had to move.
Yeah, as you can
see. As you guys can see, he hit me with the stun. Well, that's a good video. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know the one with the dudes he hit me with the stun. You just can't do that. And then his screen goes black for a second. It's just some fat dude in his white underwear just sitting. On his foot with his iPad. Great video.
Yep.
But yeah, so we're here. We got the Bo Burnham lighting going on.
Yeah, good combo. Blue pink is a goated combo.
Yeah, goated combo. Also bi, which I'm not. You are a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here. We fucking spent the past couple days moving. A lot of shit still isn't moved yet. But we also have this, which I'll get to later. But yeah, this set clearly isn't built. And so I think that we'll do our short bit at the beginning like I did in the first episode of building the set. We'll do that next episode. Assuming
whenever we actually get stuff here, because we got to get a couch and shelves and stuff. We got to get.
I don't think I want to go couch.
We're not doing a couch?
I don't want to go couch. I want to go table. I want to go table and tall chairs.
Okay.
That's how I want to do it. I want to go.
Listen, I'm fine with that. That works for me.
So
that gives us space in the middle. We could put something between us.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have doom. But yeah, so we got a lot going on. This is we're currently in my room now. So we're in an actual small room.
Yeah, we're no longer is this a living room podcast. We have a studio area,
a somewhat dedicated space,
a set aside space for the podcast, and then also Jack's PC setup.
Yeah, this is I've got my whole setup in here, and I'm completely willing to have half of my room be taken up by my podcast.
Yeah, because it's effectively like a studio or an office kind of space.
Yeah.
Because so the way we've got it set up is I've got my own bedroom that has my setup and my bed and stuff, and then there's the master bedroom which has Jack and Mac's bed.
Yeah, bed's me and Mac.
And then
Mac
big ass fucking TV.
Yeah, I got a big ass TV. We're going in there. It's got the bathroom within the
an ensuite.
An ensuite bathroom, whatever the fuck. And then we've got this room, which is mine, because in the past house I didn't have a room. My setup was in the living room. We recorded the podcast in the living room. But now we have this.
Yeah, pretty hype.
Which is fucking sick. So hopefully we'll be able to have a better podcast, maybe.
Yeah, an actual setup and stuff. Cool. The props can get more prominence and stuff. They can have an actual display to them. There'll be we'll get to show them off more. Yeah,
well, I want to get or I was thinking about getting one of those those big glass cases that go up.
Yeah, that could be
those
cool.
Big vertical glass cases. And then we got Jambo here. We've got a sign. A poster.
You know what could be cool actually is with all of the props. I don't know if we could do this to where it would actually be visible on the camera. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how viable it could be, but it could be cool to get little nameplates or something in front of all of them. Have the creator of the prop. I think that could be a nice little touch.
That could be sick.
I don't know if we could do that in a way where it would actually show up on camera, but just for us, that would be a cool thing.
That'd be cool for us, and also at some point we would do a
studio showcase.
We'll post a studio showcase somewhere, in which case we'll be hey, this was made by Bandit 3D Printing. This was made by
Bandit 3D Printing.
This one, Bandit 3D Printing, and that's what we do.
And then this one was made by Mac.
And this one was Treyarch.
And then we've got Bandit 3D Printing.
But yeah, so got a whole fucking thing going on. We had the dual light setup.
Yeah, don't know if that's gonna last or what we're gonna do with that. It's just kind of what we're doing for this one.
Yeah, we needed a light, and then initially I couldn't get it to not be like a color, and then I was like, "Fuck it, mate, let's get double lighting going on."
Go a little wacky with it. Get some duality. I've screamed until my veins collapse. I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live so much hate. I've fixed for this, I've bitched for that. I've left behind this little fact you cannot.
We can't go over this long, dude. That was a long one. That felt long.
I don't think it was that long. It was longer than normal.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
But yeah, so we're big chilling. We're big chilling. Well, chilling isn't exactly the term, but we're big here.
Yeah, we're
big.
We're
in
present.
This place right now.
Yeah, I will say, very big that we are in the place. That's huge.
Yeah, it's something we were actually really concerned about beforehand. Was that what's it called? So we were getting scammed because the way the guy had it set up. Also, Jambo's just chilling right there.
Just right in the middle of the shot.
The camera is currently set up on top of the thing that plugs in the mics.
Yeah, we got it set up on Jack's PC.
Yeah, because the stand, I said it again, the tripod for it,
it's in a box.
It's in a box somewhere, and we don't know which one it is. Because we didn't really label. We kind of just chucked shit in boxes, and we're like, we're going to figure it out later, which we're hopefully going to do.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be a big deal. A lot of the stuff in the boxes is just like max random shit.
Yeah,
so
which...
probably not a huge deal.
Yeah, but we're here now. And unfortunately, we're going to have another not zombies episode because we haven't really had the time.
Yeah, because, I mean, usually we would play the map over the weekend, and this weekend we have been,
sweating in a van the whole time.
Yeah, doing all the heavy lifting, the big man stuff.
Big manly men.
Big getting the gains.
Yeah. How about you gain some bitches? That was hype. I mean, we were in like a Costco months and months ago. Was it in a Costco or was it in the living room that got rebrought up in the Costco?
One of them. I remember both.
So, story A is we were in a Costco. Story B is we were in our living room, and we were looking around and we saw a fucking like one of those like laundry things, like laundry cleaner shit. I don't know why, but I don't know the fucking word for it.
Like detergent.
Detergent, yeah. And then it was like a Gain detergent thing, and I looked at it and I went Gain. And this guy went, how about you gain some bitches? And that hit. That hit.
I forgot that I was the one that said that.
Yeah, how about you gain some bitches was definitely you.
Yeah, because that was around the time when that was like the thing, and I just saw that on Twitter, and I was like, that's fucking funny.
Yeah. But so, yeah, that was funny. Well, yeah. And we're living.
I'm a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
I'm funny.
Yeah, I was talking about it the other day, is because we were arguing with Mag. Not really arguing, but we were just talking. And then I was like, I think Sky is the best. Sky's the best number 2 I know.
Yeah, something that I'm not confident with myself about a lot of things. I can confidently say that I can fucking play off of like anybody. Yeah. I can, if I can like get a feel for someone's sense of humor, I can like play off of that and have good chemistry.
Yeah, like saying that you're a number 2 is no disrespect whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't take it as disrespect. I know I'm not particularly funny on my own. You put me with someone who like can give me like a starting point or give me something to play off of, fucking easy claps.
Bangers. So yeah, he's the best number 2 I know. I'm more of a number 1, but I don't know. I don't think I'm the best number 1 that I know. I'm trying to think of who I would know that'd be better. You talk.
I think that you and I are like...
Oh, we're the best 1-2 combo.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Definitely the best that I know. I think you've got a bit more of a pool to pull from.
Perhaps.
I mean, because you at least have people that you know, like that you used to know from like school and stuff, which I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know enough 1-2 combos from school, but like when I'm talking about who's funnier than me, I think my dad is really funny, and I had a teacher in high school who was super funny.
Wibble is pretty fucking funny.
Wibble is really funny, but I can't give Wibble a number, cause like, is he a number 1? No, right?
I don't know. He's Wibble.
But he does generate on his own. You know, he doesn't need a playmaker there. So you can't categorize him as a 2, but it also doesn't feel like he's running it all the time. But he kind of is, but he doesn't feel like it's weird.
I mean, yeah. I mean, by that standard, though, he just is a number 1.
It's just it's
like
weird.
he's generating funny moments on his own.
Well, what I can accurately say is that Wibble is the funniest texter, DMer, messenger I've ever seen in my entire life. He is funnier than anybody.
Yeah, he's got some real bangers up his sleeve. I didn't know he actually ate the bandage. Like, I remember hearing that as a thing, or the Band-Aid.
Yeah, there's a video of it.
Yeah, I know. I saw that video a little bit ago, and I was like, holy shit, he actually did it.
That's so funny.
It's crazy. He ate a fucking Band-Aid.
He ate a Band-Aid, which, oh my god, he's so fucking funny.
He also, apparently, he, like, fucking he, like, tried to record it once and, like, burned his mouth or something, or some shit, and then he did it again.
He's just fucking goated. Like,
I would say unhinged, but
unhinged and goated.
Sure, fair.
Like, it's like this dude never misses.
Yeah,
he doesn't miss. He's just insane with it all the time, constantly.
Yeah, usually he comes in with some like neutrals sometimes, but never any where I'm like, what the hell, Wibble?
Yeah, like in our group we do a thing occasionally, which we probably shouldn't do for each other's mental health, but we do it anyways, where someone does something and then we just go, like we're like all laughing about something, and someone will chime in with a joke that isn't super funny, and the chat goes dead silent, and then one of us goes, you ruined it. And it's really funny, but also fucked for the guy who ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, usually those are like different things, I think. The like dead silence bit to me is like a separate thing. It's like the images of like you got the whole squad laughing type thing. That's what kind of comes in my head, where it's just like dead staring into the camera.
I guess, but like to me when we go silent, we're just like, because it's like technically like, yeah, you did ruin it a little bit. Like that's why it's said, is because you did a little bit. Because like we had
ruined the moment.
We had like a real funny thing going on, and then oh my god, we have 2 funny Oliver stories to tell. I forgot. Yeah, well, one of the reasons why why this is gonna be another you know what, we can name it something different because we have the Bo Burnham lighting.
That's true.
We don't need the name. We don't need the inside outtakes or whatever the fuck it is.
Wait, what are we gonna name it then?
We moved into the Revelations house.
That's fucking stupid.
Fantastic.
That's so stupid.
You called an episode COD Zombies in Minecraft Real. like
and it's really funny.
It's really
but also
funny.
Stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid. It's the worst.
But yeah, so we can definitely go, we moved into the house on Revelations, and it's just us in the house and the guy going,
fucking like soy jack, dude.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That should be the thumbnail. If it's not, I'm gonna be very sad.
Yeah, I can do that. Dude, you should like recreate the soy jack face, and then you can be a soy jack.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'll just like zoom in on that, cut it out in GIMP. Easy claps.
But yeah, so we've got 2 weeks of stuff to say, which is fucking. So like it's just gonna mean that we just have more to talk about, which gives us more freedom to not do.
We actually have content.
Yeah, and then because this is episode 39, episode 40 will be the Shadows ep.
Hey, so we don't have to play zombies.
Well, I want to play Shadows.
Yeah, we'll probably play Shadows, but we don't have to.
Yeah,
that's the thing. We have the option.
Okay. I'm gonna run you through a DM between me and Oliver real quick.
Oh God, is this one that I haven't seen?
No, this is a new one.
Oh man, this is new content. Happened. New content for me, boys. I'm excited.
So at 12:55, Oliver says we should play Shadows with a Zombies Plus mod, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I would assume it's just like.
So I sent a question.
General enhancement.
He doesn't answer.
Of course.
That was 8 minutes later. Hold up, let me. Yeah, that's 8 minutes later. That's at 1:03. At 1:06, I think it is, I send a picture to the chat of a Fall Guys tweet, which is a thing that says there's a big surprise in your inventory, and there's a guy hiding, and then what looks like a penis is coming through the door, and he's terrified.
Thank you for describing what's on screen.
Sick. So that's at 1:06. Oliver responds instantly, saying, "Is that real?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Lamau." This is 3 minutes after I'm asking him what the fuck he just said. 2 hours later, I go, like, I think we interacted again in the chat. Let me see. So it was like 3 something. Yeah, he sent a thing and I said carrot. So, for no reason. So I said, I don't know what that is in their DMs. So to be like, hey, I don't, like, let me, like, what is that? He hasn't responded. And then he pinged me asking if I could game, and I was like, I don't know, bro. I kind of can't do that shit today. I'm a bit doing shit. And he talked multiple times, and at no point did he answer my question that I asked twice, which I thought was really funny.
Ollie exhibiting some old Sky behavior a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting fucked.
Of just, like, not responding.
Not even a little.
Except he's still talking, though. He's not even, like, trying to, like, fucking act like he just hasn't seen her. He's just straight up ignoring the DM.
Yeah, like, what you would do is you would ignore the DM, go into a server I'm in, start talking. I'd go, hey, Sky, what's up with that? And then you would go dead silent again. And you'd be like, oh. Oliver is willfully speaking to me outside of the DM in a chat after I had asked him what he meant.
He probably just forgot.
I mean, probably, but it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Ollie's a wacky individual.
It's funny as shit. So let's see what. Actually, you know what? Let's timeline this shit, and we'll go by like chronologically and what happened, right?
Okay.
Through like just to tell stories and shit, right?
Okay.
So if we're starting chronologically. We're starting with a mystery box.
God. We don't have to tell this one.
We have to tell this one.
We don't have to tell this one.
I'm talking a lot, and I apologize for talking a lot, but this is also my fucking story, so you can eat my goddamn dick. Okay?
We don't have to tell this one, though.
So the day is December 25th, 2021. Right? And we are waking up on Christmas morning. And Sky says to me, okay, Jack, so I got you a bunch of Pokemon cards, and I got you a mystery box. But the mystery box isn't here yet. And I was like, okay, no worries. I think what I bought him also wasn't there yet. So it wasn't even a little bit of a problem.
Nobody's shit was there yet.
Yeah, no one had fucking anything.
So we just
except Mac had my fucking Down syndrome blanket.
Yeah, we just like told each other what our gifts were.
We're like, here's what we got you. It'll be here in a bit. I apologize that it's not here. Like, I bought Macker thing. It didn't get here till fucking February.
Yeah.
So it was no worries. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, we were waiting. And then about a month later, I'm like, got updates on that? And he was like, no. And I was like, cool, I think I said. I don't remember. We're going to assume everything I say here is right. Because it isn't that important that I get the details super correct.
It doesn't really matter. I'm fucking stupid.
So then about another month later, I think, I was like, so what the fuck happened with that? And he was like, I don't know, I'm going to look. I'm on Etsy and it doesn't say anything. And I was like, did you check your email? Because they email you about that. And he was like, no, I didn't. And I was like, why the fuck didn't you do that, you dumb bitch? And then he was like, I don't know, I'll check. And then that was all we had at that moment. And then on the podcast, Sky goes, I got a story to tell, which I don't think made it into the final cut because it was sad.
No, it didn't, because my mentality at that point, which I remember talking to you about, was I was like, I'm fucking stupid, I'm dumb, and we don't have the mystery box, but I'm at least gonna like get something out of it.
Yeah, his mentality, I think, was that like, I'm a content guy, I'd appreciate content being had, which is true, but also no.
Not the move on that one.
So he then tells me that the mystery box here actually got delivered on the 26th of December. So the day after we talked about it. But at this point, it's February.
I think it might have gotten here like on a I think it was the 26th. It was either on the 25th when we would have been like gone or something, or whatever.
Something like that. Either way, it wasn't there. And then he tells me this in the podcast, and I was like, so why did you do this, you idiot? And I had to kind of like recoil from Sky like buying me a Christmas present and him being so stupid that he didn't know it got dropped off for 2 months. And then we realized, so it just got stoled, probably. If not, it's just in the thing, but it's been over a month at this point, so...
Chances are they didn't keep it, whatever.
So I assume that they would have done something. They would have just tossed it.
Yeah, at that point, I think we just kind of counted our losses, and we were like... I was just like... You were like, fucking, you're stupid, and I was like, yeah. And then we just kind of moved on.
Which, in fairness, is still true, even more so, based on things we learned. So, and then we skipped to a few weeks ago, I think it was, where we're, maybe just like a week ago, we're talking to Mac, and we're like, Mac, so we got some shit, because, Sky forgot this fucking mystery box piece of shit in the thing, and Mac was like, actually, I went to the office, and there was a package there. We were like, hey, yo? She was like, yo, I could grab it, and we were like, yeah, fucking, oh, Jambo. We were like, yeah, go get that when you can. So then today, we skipped to today, and Matt goes, I got the package, and we were like, oh shit, and we fucking rushed to her car, open it up, and it's holy shit, it's the mystery box. Mystery. The box of mystery. It's the mystery box. We have it. We have the mystery box now.
Despite everything.
Despite
really.
your best efforts, we do have the mystery box now. And
I'm fucking I wish I had something to say about this other than I'm dumb, but I'm just dumb.
Yeah, and then
I'm just dumb.
And again, what makes it funnier is that we learned that the reason that we didn't actually get it wasn't due to us not being there or it getting stolen. It's that it had the wrong address on it. The number on it was wrong. Like, you got like your 4872, Sky put in 4873. Therefore, it did not get delivered to our apartment. There is not a 4873 in our apartment complex. So they just gave it to the office. And because Sky legally did not live here, they saw his name on the thing and went, who fucks that? And then didn't do shit, because why would they do shit? And now we're here with our mystery box that we have now, which looks all right. I don't know who it's from, so I'm not willing to talk shit about it too much. But yeah, we've got it. That's the story. Sky's a little dumb. Not a little, a lot dumb. I'm very sorry. I hate to be mean to you, but you were pretty stupid.
This is a situation where it's justified.
You just were being stupid.
Yeah.
And we can move on because we've got the mystery box now. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. And also, if we're going to make adjustments to the set, now we can do that.
Yeah. And you know what? Despite everything, we got some content out of it.
We got some content out of it because of this short segment on episode 39 of the podcast. At the end of the day,
a whole 7 months later.
A whole 7 months later. So, I've been talking for a while. Scott, do you have anything? I'm gonna think. You talk.
No, I got nothing.
All right. Well, so, let me think.
I am officially going full time now. Finally,
yeah.
Like I've done all the paperwork and stuff, so I've finally been officially signed on.
Yeah,
which is
he's making bonuses. He got a little bit of a raise. He has his sick days.
Yep, I'm making the same amount as Jack now, which is nice.
Which is good for us and bad for one of our friends at work who is making less than us.
It's crazy.
Who has been there for years and went up to Minnesota last week to get better at his job.
Yeah, they like sent him up to go train with people.
Yeah,
Jack like went around talking to people just about pay because one of the guys there was like going in for like a review, and they do their reviews I think annually or however often.
Yeah,
and then they'll give you a raise after those, so long as you're not awful at your job.
They tend to give you a raise.
Yeah, if you're doing what you need to be and you're like ask a reasonable amount, they'll give you a raise.
Yeah. So, my buddy Nate, I believe, was making about $17 an hour before, which comes out to about $3,100 a month, give or take. And he showed up, and when he's gone from just being like a machinist guy to being like the head trainer in the building. If someone comes in and needs to be trained, they go to him, like straight to him. And
I did. He was the first guy that I talked to there.
Yeah. And then he's the first guy I talk to. Everybody who goes through, like, he's in my area, so I see everyone who comes in the building.
Yeah, like to give this perspective, I'm not even, there's like different teams that's kind of segmented throughout the building. I'm not even like in the team that he's in. He's
not in our team, and he never was.
I'm in a completely different section of the building. I still got stuck with him
for like a little bit, not very long, but
for like the first day. Yeah.
Yeah, but there is, again, every single person who comes to the building goes to him. So Nate went, I want 23 an hour, which I think was fair because he does all that shit. He keeps everything going.
Honestly, he deserves to make more than that.
He probably does, but I think that if you're looking at a job where you're currently making 17 an hour and you're asking for 23, that's about as high of a jump as you can get.
Yeah, that for asking for a raise based on what you're doing, that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, and he did get a raise. He got half of what he wanted and got 20 an hour, which is about $1.50 more than we're making, about $3 more than what he used to be making, and only $1 more than a person who started 2 weeks ago, who is now gone, by the way. Indigo left.
Oh.
It's her last day today. She was having like some medical problems, and we're just like I can't stay here.
Dang.
Sages. Indigo was cool. But, yeah, so...
It's a cool name. Indigo's a cool name.
I'm not a fan of words being names.
Nah, fuck you. That's sick.
Cool. But so... Yeah, Nate spent 2 weeks training a person who was making $2 more per hour than he was. So he's fucking pissed. But then he goes on vacation, which is important here, because that was last week. He went on vacation for the entire week. And as you may recall in the previous couple minutes, is that Quinn, the guy who's making less than me and Sky now, was also gone for the week in Minnesota. Our team lead was also gone for the week, also in Minnesota. One of our threading guys was also gone for the week because his wife had surgery and is helping her recover. So fucking everyone was gone. I was burdened with the saw area. I wasn't prepared for it. No, neither was the guy who was put in charge of the whole area. Neither were the people who were running the machine that even the guy who was set to run it didn't know how to do. And then the people that were in the threading area was one guy who knows what he's doing really well but hates training people. And then two guys who have no idea what they're doing. It was a rough week.
Yeah, not great.
And, so then on fucking that Monday, it was like, hey, are we going to get a fucking house? Because we got, accepted for this house, but it looked sus. We weren't sure if it was a scam or not. Well, we're here. We signed a lease, so it doesn't look like a scam.
I would think at this point, if it was a scam, then they'd be doing a real poor job of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the concern of a scam would be that that guy is selling a property he has nothing to do with.
Ah.
And that he's just found one and was like, go. You got this, buddy.
That would be crazy.
But yeah, so I spent 10 minutes being amazingly relieved because if we currently it is the 18th and the 23rd we had to be out of our previous apartment, so we would have been fucked, but we're not fucked.
Yeah, this was we had applied for a lot of houses. This was effectively this was the last chance,
kind of do or die, and we did, and it did not die, which is hype.
Yeah, and also we got really fucking lucky. I'm sure we'll talk about it in a minute. But all things considered, this is a really fucking nice house.
Yeah, all things considered, this is about as good as we could have gotten. It's about $1,550 a month,
not including utilities.
Not including utilities and all and such and things as such as that.
Yeah, but $1,550 in the current economy is fucking sick.
In this economy, great. But yeah, so and then we got 3 bedrooms. We got a nice living room. It's really nice. But so I spent 10 minutes being amazingly relieved because we got the house, and then the next 2.5 hours being terribly anxious to the fact that I thought that we could be getting scammed. Also having to deal with this area, also having to deal with guys being dicks, whole fucking thing. It was very frustrating. And then I came home and it was like, yeah, we got to do shit because we're moving in a couple days.
Got to start packing.
So we just kind of had to do a bunch of shit. And also on Friday, that Friday before, we learned that Mac's cat had her nose cut off because this piece of shit's cat fucking swiped the edge of her nose off. Genuinely, kind of the bit in front of her, she cut it off. Mac found it on the floor, which is horrifying.
Yeah, not good.
But yeah, so Mac was just fucking sobbing, went to like the hospital, and learned that her cat also probably has cancer, which is not good. And so that was a whole thing, which I say that was a whole thing, which sounds like I'm kind of like, no, I have to deal with this woman being sad. Not what I'm saying, but just now my girlfriend's cat is not doing great, and or she wasn't great before, but now we know why she's not doing great, which is bad.
Yeah, and it's like probably worst case scenario type thing.
Yeah, we are
like cancer's pretty fucking like worst case type shit.
Pretty worst case. And yeah, so we're hoping she doesn't have cancer. Let's all hope she doesn't have cancer. Can we all agree?
Yeah,
no
there
cancer?
is a chance that she doesn't. So we're just kind of we're counting on that.
We're really hoping. But yeah, so all that shit happened, and I just wanted to watch The Boys. I was trying to get into it, and then I watched the first 2 seasons, which I'm gonna say overrated. Overrated is my call so far.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. New Better Call Saul tonight. Let's go. New Better Call Saul.
New Better Call Saul.
I'm excited to see how the story goes.
That's good. I'd love for you to talk about it. However, I might watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you spoilers. Yeah. I mean, big spoiler. He becomes Saul.
Wow.
Bow, 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 This is
another
gone on.
Bit.
This is gone.
I was doing BoJack, which is my favorite show.
That one went on longer than the first one.
Yeah. Also, I found so you know the guy who I've shown you who horny tweets on Twitter, who's really funny.
Which one?
The guy who's just like, I want Haley Williams
to
cut my throat and spit in it while she murders my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. His 2 favorite shows are Breaking Bad and BoJack.
That makes sense.
They were, and now his favorite show is Better Call Saul. And he fucks with basketball, and he legitimately like smokes weed like all day.
Yeah,
he's my fucking guy.
It makes sense that those are his favorite shows because all 3 of them fucking slap. All bangers. I mean, you obviously can't speak for Better Call Saul because you haven't seen it.
But I've heard nearly unanimous. This is fucking incredible.
Yeah, it is, like, in terms of the writing, like, better than Breaking Bad.
Yeah, from, like, what I can tell, this is the current modern-day classic kind of going.
Yeah, like happening in front of it. It's really cool being around while it's coming out.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is similar to how Breaking Bad, people are already looking back on it and going, like, this is a fucking masterclass of a show.
Yeah.
Like that's what's happening with Better Call Saul, and it's... Watching that in real time, this is like the first time I've been able to do that for something this like acclaimed, which is super hype.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at some point, I hope. But yeah, like it's like you know, you look back on like what was it, 2011 to 2016 for Breaking Bad.
Something like that.
And like it's like, yeah, that was the time that Breaking Bad was happening. If we're looking at television, that's when Breaking Bad was going on.
Yeah.
And it's like that was the best show in that era, I would assume, if I'm being honest. I don't watch enough shows to genuinely deem that.
Yeah, having seen Breaking Bad though, even the other shows don't matter. It's so fucking good.
But yeah, and it seems like right now that right now this is when Better Call Saul is going on.
Yeah.
Which is sick, because I remember like that it was a thing. I didn't think it was any good. I was like, whatever, fuck that.
Yeah, because I remember the original like concept for it was just going to be like a comedy type thing, where it just kind of like showed Saul like in his schemes and his like scams and stuff, which is a fun idea, but not enough, I think, to support a whole show.
Yeah.
So instead, they just like played it completely straight, and it's just like a lawyer drama for the first like 3 seasons.
Yeah, and it's fucking heard it's good, and then The Boys
really well written.
The Boys is overrated.
Are there any thoughts on The Boys other than that you can share without spoiling it for me?
I can say
the Deep is fucking crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do you a solid and say that you didn't say that. Okay.
Why?
We're gonna be.
He's a bad guy, right?
He's not the bad guy. No.
Well, he's not the bad guy, but he is a bad guy.
He is, I believe, just a guy. But I'm gonna do you a solid, and you didn't say that.
What is he?
You're gonna watch the show and you'll find out nearly immediately. It happens really quick.
If it happens quick, you can just tell me. I don't care about a spoiler.
Oh, he fucking rapes a girl.
I fucking knew it. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if he rapes.
So he's a bad guy.
Yes, but he's a bad guy, but he's isn't like a bad guy.
Yeah, I know, but he is a bad guy. That's what I'm saying.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'll say. He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he fucking like rapes a girl at the beginning of the show.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know if rapes is accurate, but like sexually assaults.
Anything in that vein is pretty fucking awful.
Yeah, so we're not here for him.
The memes are funny though.
Memes are fucking funny.
Just fucking the Spider-Man looking around.
Yeah, and it's like, but what if? And then it's like, and he pops back up, and it's like, holy shit. But no, it's fucking that bit's really funny.
Fucking moist critical looking ass.
Yeah. But no, so what I can tell you about the show is I think just a concept they lean on too much, which I don't think spoils anything, right?
I remember you talking about this with your dad is like the blackmail.
They do blackmail so often. Camera battery's blinking red, which is concerning.
Yeah, it's fine. We're like 10, 15 minutes into this half.
Hopefully.
We can just audio end it again. That'll be fine.
Yeah,
just black screen for the end of the podcast, like the PCP episode.
Yeah, but no, they land on blackmail so often. It's like fucking exhausting, which is why I think the show is overrated.
Yeah, that's fair. Didn't you say like compared to Invincible's like 8.5, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, this was before that was before the shit got really annoying though. So like straight up, I like The Boys is like a 6 at best.
Really?
Boys like a 6.
That's like pretty low for how critically acclaimed it is.
I say this is before season 3. I haven't seen season 3.
That is an important thing because apparently season 3 is fucking nuts.
That's what I've heard.
It fucking like opens with a gay orgy or some shit.
It opens with a guy going into another man's penis.
Oh yeah, because I remember I watched the first like few minutes of the critical video on it and him talking about that.
Yeah, he goes into his penis and he gets real big.
And it explodes.
And kills the guy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but so overrated show so far. Good bits, definitely some really good bits in there. But
yeah, the only thing I've actually seen from The Boys is the fucking clips that they used in the Solway Firth music video by Slipknot. Fucking Slipknot, when they were releasing their new album, had The Boys collaboration on one of their music videos.
Hype.
It is pretty hype.
You know, it's also fucking like really sad to watch as an American who's smart. So
that's rough, buddy. You got bad right now.
But
you really have it the worst in America right now, honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about funny stuff that Oliver did.
Okay.
So we're playing fucking we're playing something. We played Jackbox, just got brought up again. But Oliver was like, I don't know what was happening. But he's like, he just goes, I put my snuggle muffins in the bin.
Oh yeah, we were playing APOC too, and he was talking. You were asking him like the last time he cried or something.
Yeah. And he was like, I threw my snuggle muffins away. I put it in the bin. He just went, I put my snuggle muffins in the bin. And it was really funny. And so now in the bin is just like a thing that's getting said constantly.
Yeah.
Mostly here where Oliver isn't at.
Yeah, we've just kind of like taken it. Like it's our thing now.
It's ours now.
The bin.
In the bin. Put the cat in the bin.
In the bin.
Yeah, so we had to carry the cats over. We didn't have any cat carriers, so we kind of just really trusted Jambo. And Elodie we put in a fucking hamper and just went, we put the cat in the bin.
In the bin.
Put the cat in the bin.
In the bin.
But yeah, so and then we played
Mac like taped the lid of the hamper shut like 17 times.
Yeah, and then like we're playing a Rocket League, which we're playing a whole bunch of lately. And then Oliver just going, I'll put the ball in the bin. Put the ball right in the bin. As he's like in the middle of the field without even like a semblance of a chance of getting the ball in the goal. He's just screaming he's going to put the ball in the bin. And it's fucking great.
Worthless player.
Worthless. I don't know.
Ollie's not bad.
Ollie's not bad. I feel like I'm the best player, but I feel like it could definitely go anyway.
Yeah, it's you.
They wouldn't say that, but I think that. That's how I'll phrase that. They would not say I'm the best player.
What I can say with confidence is that as of right now, I am the worst.
You are the worst player.
Because you guys have been playing more and like practicing a little bit.
Yeah, we've been like playing con.
So that makes a difference.
It tosses in a fucking gold 1.
Yeah, what like spot is that on the ranking?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if it goes like gold 3 is the highest or gold 1 is the highest. In my mind, gold 1 is the highest. I feel like it usually goes gold 3, gold 2, gold 1, plat 3, plat 2, plat 1. You know?
Yeah, I guess so. I think CSGO does it the other way around.
They go gold 1, gold 2, gold 3?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't actually know for sure because I've never played CSGO comp and I'm dumb.
Yeah.
But
okay, that's Jaheim.
Call him. Legitimate guest on the pod.
Fish. No.
What?
We're not calling.
Yeah, I know we're not gonna. It took you a second to like.
Yeah, because I wasn't listening. I was reading a message. Yeah. So just in the bin is really funny, and then yesterday was it yesterday? Day before.
I mean, either of those days I would not have been here.
Day before. No, we're in VC. We're playing APOC 2 again. I'm a little high, right?
Allegedly.
And Oliver's trying to fight this guy. This guy kills Sky, right? This guy's real down on himself because he's gets pissy wissy about his games.
It's not cool.
And then Oliver is like, I don't know what to do. I'm out of shit. You know what? I'm just gonna stab him. I'm just gonna stab the guy. And then there's like 15, 20 seconds of Oliver moving around, and then I'm gonna move my mic away from my face for a second, and then Oliver just goes, bah, 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 like legitimately like 15 times. And then
the most visceral thing I have ever heard in my goddamn life, dude.
And kills the guy. Which is nuts because you don't melee people in APOC, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a fresh spawn or some dude without any like significant gear.
Don't matter.
Yeah, still.
And then so he's just fucking screaming, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And then what I said which was really funny, which I think made the joke really funny, made the whole thing really funny, is me being like, "Yeah, so this is like a fucking." Or like this, in like 10 years, there's going to be some white woman doing her makeup talking about this on her true crime fucking podcast. And then Sky lost it. And everyone else was silent and Sky lost it. I thought that was a really good joke.
Yeah, that was a good one. That one definitely hit.
Yeah, that felt like a really good one.
Crazy that Fish and Ollie both gave you nothing for it.
They gave me you ruined it vibes. And you fucking came in clutch. Because that was a banger joke.
That was absolutely a banger joke. It deserved a good laugh.
Yeah, which it got.
And also, Ollie just fucking viscerally stabbing a man to death.
Yeah,
like it was a life or death situation. like
he was playing APOC 2.
Like fucking, if you die in the game, you die in real life type. Bah, 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 bah.
It was fucking crazy. And this one, it's like 2, 3 in the morning for him.
He's just like with his parents asleep. His dad gonna wake up for work in like 2 hours,
which is nuts. It was so funny, dude.
What a banger.
Hey, Jambo. And yeah, so that was really funny. And then I came over here, and then that was the night. So we were playing like all night, and then at like 1. I leave to come over here, and for whatever fucking reason, it is thunderstorming legitimately the hardest I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, it was nuts. The thunder, fucking some of the thunder fucking like rumbled the apartment.
Yeah, like it was pouring rain and thunder to the point where there was not a moment where the sky was dark. There was always light going through the sky.
Yeah, like lightning everywhere.
Yeah,
thunder just.
And so we're driving. And this is like the first time I've ever been intoxicated and not in my own home.
Allegedly.
Well, in my own home, I was at Aiden's house and I was at a hotel. But I was like high where I didn't get high at, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is the first time I'm sleeping in this new house. I am either going to get A, hit by lightning, or B, axe murdered tonight. There is only 2 options. And then
you just roll up to the house, fucking like go inside, and then like hour later everything's quiet, and then you hear something outside. You hear some rustling, glass breaking, and then bah! Bah! Bah!
But no, it was fucking. I was genuinely really scared.
Yeah, not a good time. I was fucking being sober and just being alone in the apartment and listening to that shit. I was having a fucking great time. Yeah, I was in VC with Ollie and Fish too. We were playing APOC, and I was just fucking vibing. The fucking thunder was coming through the mic a little bit. They were like, "God damn!"
I'm gonna cut you off because I have a visual bit for they need to do before the camera dies. So this is the next day. I happen to be intoxicated again, allegedly, and I'm over at Mac's grandma's house because allegedly we were out of our gummies, allegedly, and so we had to go to Mac's grandma to get more because she gets them allegedly. Mac calls her grandma. Her grandma is being kind of whimsical, right, with the way she's talking, and we were like, so she's high as shit. So we go over. She comes out. She like loves giving this shit to Mac, allegedly, and then so she comes out. She's talking to Mac. She's giving her stuff. She's like really happy and smiling and shit. And then she's talking about like getting a like so we're talking about this chicken place that we got because there was like coleslaw on the top. Because coleslaw fucking sucks. Mac's grandma doesn't like the coleslaw either. So she was trying to like talk about getting it off shit. And she was like, yeah, I would order a fucking like Big Macs all the time for the sauce, but for whatever like there's like something on it that she doesn't like. And I was like, oh,
what is there on a Big Mac that you don't like?
I'm not sure, but she doesn't fuck with it. And then Mac was like, well, you know, Nanny, you can just put the secret sauce, secret sauce, on like a quarter pounder. And then she's like, what? Can you do that? And Mac was like, yeah. And then I swear to you, she goes, she like drops her jaw and then takes her hand and pushes it back up like she's in a fucking cartoon. Like she's a Looney Tune.
Like that shit fucking hit the floor, bro.
Like her and Bugs Bunny go back. Like it's her just going,
you know, Bugs?
Wow.
He used to be there to pick it up.
Yeah. And now you're
And then they shot him.
And then they shot him, and now we can't have his secret sauce on a double quarter pounder from McDonald's. Get it today with the pot of the dead meal. Throwback. But
how are you guys liking the lean?
How you like that lean?
How's that? I've been hitting for you. You've been
that recipe
gotten like a crippling addiction where you're going to the pharmacy
or what?
What?
Do you guys get that or what? Like, is that you guys or what?
Oh no.
It was just us, wasn't it?
it was just us.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Audio podcast. How long have we been going for?
Hour and a half or 45 minutes?
45, 50, yeah.
Let me think. Do I have other things to say?
Nah.
Podcast
over.
Not really, yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have anything really to talk about.
I'm sure that there's other things to talk about, but I don't want to like riff on anything in particular.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been working on a fucking project for a bit now. That's fucking. I'm like more motivated for this than I have been for something in a long ass time.
I don't know what that. Do I know what that is?
No, I haven't talked to you about it yet. I've talked a little bit to it about Ollie and Fish. It's a fucking. It's a video that I'm working on that's going to take like a while to get done probably, but...
Do you want to share it with me?
I will talk to you about... I don't want to talk about it on the podcast
in
detail just because, like, I don't know if it's going to happen. It's also not something that people care about probably. It's just something I'm working on for me.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else I want to talk about.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to bring that up so that, you know, stuff is in the... I'm working on shit right now.
This guy's working.
You good, Jambo?
Jambo, like, gagged.
You okay, buddy?
All right, well,
yeah. Shit's coming. Might be.
I'm coming.
That's crazy.
What's up? Yeah, that's about all I got here.
Yeah, I mean, short episode. I think we're... I don't know about Jack. I'm definitely a little low energy just from, like...
Yeah.
Being busy. Like, but before we started recording the podcast, Jack was just fucking in here getting shit set up, and he was just like...
I was zero energy on this bitch.
All right, here we go.
Y'all had
Lights
nothing.
on.
I'm also standing up now. I'm like, well, I walked away. I'm at my computer.
Yeah, he's got that content brain where as soon as the camera's on, he just fucking turns up.
Oh yeah, I know. I did want to say that I spent the entirety of my last night allegedly being intoxicated, listening to Cave Town and losing Elo in chess.
That's fucking. That's just like that. That just sounds so sad.
It was a fantastic night. So
I mean, listen, it's vibes. But when you say it, like you're just like, I was up all night. I was listening to fucking Cave Town and losing at chess.
Dude, Cave Town's fucking hype.
Cave Town's goated.
Yeah, also I was thinking about what's really fucking cool is this. Okay, Cave Town is an artist who's trans, and when they started making music, they had a complete banger before their voice changed, and now they have bangers post voice change.
Yeah,
which to me is just so fucking cool.
Yeah, that is really cool having like that switch in voice and like still putting out great music.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got to talk about today, fellers.
Yeah.
I guess we will see you next week with hopefully a better set. And guaranteed, the Shadows Ep.
Yeah.
Next week, bitches.
Confirmed
episode 40.
100%. Jack, what do you rate this episode? No, don't start. No.